FM, it's Monkey and the Big Fella, 19 past 8, and it's time for the thing we've all been waiting for. It's the rose ceremony for Monkey and the Big Fella's perfect match, all thanks to Love Her Madly Boutique in Port Fairy. We have Mr. X, Ben, in the studio with the 8 wonderful girls who have been on the 2 group dates this week. And now it's going down to 4, Monkey.
Yeah, sorry, I'm around here with Rookie on his side of the panel because there's so many people in here. And look, I do feel a little bit for everyone here because the journey ends. The journey ends for 4 of these lovely ladies, and we've got to know them a little bit, not as much as Ben. And I know, Ben, you know, you're really torn over there because you're probably not looking forward to this, but it's part of the. Well, it's not a game, but it's part of the show and the journey. So don't feel too bad.
Everyone knows.
Can we get a universal? Can we get a universal? It's okay, Ben. All together, go. It's okay, Ben.
See, Ben, you've been worrying about this. Like,
it's
it's
okay,
not
Ben.
that bad, Ben.
No. He looks a bit.
But there are
awkward.
4 on the ground. My 4 little roses there.
And they're not little roses.
They are
magnificent. Monsters.
O'Grady's Florist.
I kind of feel like we're overcompensating here, guys.
Yeah. They are a massive rose.
What are you saying, Ben?
To be honest, you know, that goes to the 4 girls who stay in the competition. And I don't think there's anything but a high five for the 4 who leave. Now, I do notice Ben is sort of put the big fella between him.
Yeah, what's going on?
And
I've
the group of
changed
ladies.
spots.
So anyway, we'll see what happens. So look, without any further ado, Rookie, can we get a bit more suspenseful music? Can I ask you, Ben, has it been a good week?
Yeah. No, it's been a really enjoyable week. Yep, definitely.
A couple of nice dates. So we heard that you enjoyed it. I think everyone got along too, which was good.
Yes, no, the girls all definitely got along. It made it a lot easier for me.
Yeah. Can't guarantee there won't be a cat fight in about 2 minutes. So this is how we're going to do it. For those listening, for you, Ben, more so, and for the girls. Ben is now going to give out 3 roses to the 3 of the 4 he wants to keep. And then we're going to just keep you in suspense a little bit longer, hear from our sponsors and commercials, and then we'll have that final rose. So it's going to be a long wait for some of you. But without any further ado, Ben, your first rose is to who?
Do you want me to do it like on the show? Or
Yeah.
Just ham it up in that?
Ham it up a bit,
You
mate.
can tell us
We've
why.
got a lot of
Perhaps
time.
why.
Do you want me to, I'll pause, a bit of pause for effect, I guess.
So
Now,
I'm
there's 4
getting
of these.
nervous for you, mate.
Well, you're doing this to me, boys. Sarah, will you accept this rose?
Okay, Sarah, come up. There we go.
well
Sarah,
done.
well done. Oh, she's coming right over to get the rose. Yeah, that's good. We're just going to get... Oh, okay.
Little bit of
Nice
a-
little
yeah, that's
smoochy smooch. Sarah, just, you happy to get the rose, obviously?
Oh, I'm delighted. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
thought Tuesday went really well, but obviously everyone's going to think that. So I hope that Ben agreed with me.
Well done, Sarah.
Thank
And
you.
Yeah, come on, Em, in the
single
middle. You should be over
dates,
this
single
side.
dates coming up
I don't know
next
if I should,
week
mate.
for these rose recipients.
Yes.
Next one.
Righto. This is terrible.
No, mate, I know it is.
Have you thought? Are you changing your mind?
No,
or
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just really not liking this situation.
No one would.
Linda, will you accept this rose?
Okay, Linda.
Linda.
Come get a rose. Nice work. Okay, Linda. Obviously, you enjoyed the week, which was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. No, single date next week, Linda. All right. So, because we heard big fella some audio from some of the girls this week that it's great to have everyone there, but really
Yes,
want
they wanted the singles. Yes.
really want to get him on his own, which will happen next
look
week.
out this week, I
All
reckon,
right.
Mr. X.
Our 3rd and final rose, just for now, before we take a break and come back with that all-important 4th rose, please, Ben.
Everyone else hanging, aren't you? Right. Sophie, will you accept this rose?
Yes, thanks.
Sophie, come forward. Nice work.
Well done.
Okay, no worries. Sophie, happy to receive a rose?
Yes, very happy to receive a rose. Thank you, Ben. So
All right.
looking forward to
Okay.
next week.
Everyone take a breath. An anxious 3.5 minutes coming up. There's 5 girls left. Only one gets a rose. We'll do it next.
Twenty-seven past 8. We are halfway between Monkey and the Big Fella's perfect match, week 1. It's the rose ceremony. 3 roses in, 1 rose to go.
Yeah, thanks to Love Her Madly Boutique in Port Fairy. 50% off sale. Girls too, by the way, if you want to get over and get some nice stuff from Love Her Madly. Thanks to them. So we have 5 ladies left waiting their fate. Beck, Lillian, Rebecca, Laura and Karen. yet to know if they're in or out of this competition, Ben. I know it's been a tough morning. Let's just announce that next week there are 4 single dates.
Single dates.
And then on next Friday this time, another rose ceremony, and one girl will have to go. And then we meet the families, which would be good fun in the final week. And then we end up with the winner of the perfect match.
Are you going to bring your crew along, or Joe? Are you that? Like Lucy?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
So, Ben, been a great week. You said we had 2 marvellous group dates thanks to Birdies and Bunkers and Lady Vandenberg. But, my friend, it's come to this. Unfortunately, you're probably going to let the tyres down on 4 ladies here. But one of them is waiting anxiously. Who gets that final rose, Ben?
I just want to say I have had a really good week, and I do feel terrible about this. But Lily, will you accept this last rose?
Lillian, okay.
Oh, wow.
The small fry.
Small fry.
Small fry. Lillian, come across. No, oh, she's having a sniff of the rose. Is it
I
real?
didn't smell. I'm too scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy to receive the rose?
Yes, I actually am. I'm very nervous right now.
And we heard your audio during the week. You sort of said you weren't sure how it was going to go. You didn't have many expectations, but actually were quite surprised and enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty funny, so I didn't know how funny he'd be.
Yeah,
No, I definitely thought, like, she'll be a bit rough being 20, but I had a really good time. So,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And listen, we have
Well
to wrap
done.
it up here, but can we just say
Hey,
well
well
done
done
to
to the
all
other
the girls.
girls.
I
Good
know
effort,
4 of you
girls.
might want to punch on right now, but that's okay. Thank you for being part of the competition.
No, well done. It's
And,
all been good fun.
We hope you do find love out there somewhere. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, Ben, thanks for that.
And
We'll-
Ben, you've got a big week ahead, mate. This is 4 single days. This is going to keep you on your toes.
I feel sorry for whoever's on Thursday because it's going to be a long week for me.
Yeah. You be
I
right,
hope I-
mate. Clear the
hope I can
books.
keep it up.
Perfect match continues next week.